Hello everyone, and my name is Rob, and welcome to Assassin's Creed 3. This is the story of... I can't remember his name, but we play in United States. And I think the Revolutionary War? So I'm just gonna keep my name as my name.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call Pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond.
Abstergo.
You know them as Abstergo Industries.
Templars.
We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do.
Dude, we got other people
Templars
here
have
too.
the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the Pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the
Altair and Ezio.
and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
(10/31, 2012). About 2 months left until the disaster.
We're here.
Oh, a cave. Nice. Another dank place.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, that's saving. Okay, I can't put on subtitles yet, guys. won't let me. It won't let me hit start. Yet. No hope. Pook. Yep.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world...
Oh, that's a line from Alice in Wonderland. We can't. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, now we can. Options. Is that subtitles on? There we go. Okay, where do we go? Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not up here. It's down here. Okay, there we go. Deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole.
I think we're here.
Whoa. Yeah. I think we are here. Holy crap, I think we are here. All this alien writing. Okay, there we go. Oh, holy. Broken. Oh no, it's not. It's not a broken piece. It's a key. Wow.
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Okay. Ah, it's much smoother. Yeah.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Okay, more. Okay, there we go. Ah.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Did I do it right? I think I did it wrong. Okay, can't go up there. Nope. I can only go up so far. Jump the gap. Okay. Ah, crap. Nope. I don't want to. There we go. I played, what, 3 or 4 of these games, and they're still giving me a tutorial. Don't want to do that.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Welcome to colonial America, guys. I think it's colonial.
Sir,
Yeah, it is.
everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
It's only building what we see. Can I go this way? Nope, I can't. I have to go through the door.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
1754. System message. Notification center. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Okay, now let's go through here and see what we gotta do.
It was a game they played with the pigs. First you would get the grease, then the rope was tied. The bravest would go first and fail the best. Well, if you think you would enjoy it, please do.
Okay. Wow. Yep, welcome to colonial America, guys.
Sir, this way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Triggering Eagle Vision.
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
Like me too, he acts in a double capacity. Both
I already have.
and form. For it is but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by them.
Find the saluted,
Word of trial comes on in the
secluded area of the
She hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
1,000 pardons. My apologies. So sorry.
How is that secluded when...
Tom Gaggs, sir, is found guilty.
No lazy dog.
okay.
When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book for Tom Gaggs. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. If I can get more by her staying in England.
Betty has brought more goods into our lot here than any five of the gang. And in truth, it is a pity to lose so good a customer.
If the gang take her off,
Get a room, you two. Get a room. You're at the opera.
I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end of our prisoner's life was to bring the game depends on. Besides, here the law allows us no
People
reward.
in there.
There's nothing to be got by the death of women. Except
People
our
behaving
wives.
in
We
there.
don't spit
She is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged for my
How about in here? Oh yeah, they're behaving themselves.
She hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly,
They're behaving.
observation is right. We are a
And here we go. Okay.
that all the professions besides.
Anything in here? No collectibles? No, that's a window. Okay. Pick lock. Okay, wait a minute. Ah, crap. Sorry about this, guys. There we go. We got it. Okay.
Well, make haste and music, boy. Hence my friends know where I intend. Well, I love to make them easy one way or other.
Long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But all away, which is a pleasure to be the messenger of
Go.
comfort to friends and afflicted.
Animus database. Let's see if they have something new here. Trying to find. No, I don't want the map. I want the database.
Again.
Animus database. Let's see here. Recent entries. The Beggar's Opera opened in London in 1728. It's a musical. One of the earliest ever created. It was written by John Gay, a writer and friend of both Alexander Pope and Jonathan Swift, two of the prominent literary figures of the day. The opera was both popular and controversial. Popular partly because it was an excellent skewering of Italian opera, which was very popular at the time. However, instead of complicated Italian songs, the Beggar's Opera featured folk tunes that the audience could recognize, meaning you could hum along even if you didn't know Italian. It was controversial because of the subject matter. It's set in a Newgate prison, and the main characters are all criminals who act much like upper classes. It was a send-up of the British notability, including veiled criticism of the head of government, neither of whom traditionally have a sense of humor. I've never met a queen who liked the knock-knock joke. Actually, I've never met a queen. The Beggar's Opera was accused of being a base form of entertainment, and because its main characters were criminals, accused of causing increase in crime. It's nice to see criticism isn't just for movies and video games. Bloody opera corrupting our kids. Okay, that was the Beggar's Opera. Reginald Birch. Oh, I'll read these later, guys. We're gonna finish this meeting, this mission. before we read anything.
I ain't a lazy rogue by whom one can get nothing till he's hanged. A register of the gang. Crook-fingered Jack. A year and a half in the service. Let me see how much stock goes to his. 1, 2, 3, 4,
burning
5 gold and 7 silver ones. A mighty clean-handed fellow. 16 snuff boxes, 5 of them true gold, 6 dozen of
Okay,
handkerchiefs,
we got here. Now, do we have to pick this lock again? Nope.
half a dozen of shirts, 3 tie periwigs.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Exit the opera house.
Come, please!
That man there, seize him!
But I've done no wrong. I swear it. Any weapons? Nothing. We must get them.
I beg your pardon. Did you notice anyone? Patience, please!
Let
us out!
Right, friend, there is no danger.
They don't know who did it! That's an opera!
Peace, friends, there is no danger.
Now,
Order! We must have order!
exit the opera house.
What are those men doing? I'm scared. Peace, friends, there is no danger. Move! Move!
Okay, which way?
Imbecile!
This way, I guess. Now. This is a huge opera house, guys.
I need to get out. Too close to get.
And
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
or some kind of coin or something.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that it be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies. should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession.
Oh, sorry, that was Britain we're in. Sorry, I
Yours to
thought it was
command.
America.
Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston.
going
Your
to
ship
Boston,
leaves
yeah.
at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Deadly performance. He wants. Okay. The Atlantic Ocean, Day 2.
All on the bowling, Kitty is my darling. All on the bowling, all. All on the bowling, Kitty lives in Liverpool. All on the bowling, all.
Some fresh air might do me good.
All on the bowling, the old man is a growling. All on the bowling, all.
Keep hitting hit the start button. Recent entries. The Providence was one of the many sailing ships in the British Merchant Navy, which basically means it was a trade ship, rather than one meant for war. You'll notice it's carrying cannon, but those are mainly for protection against pirates or privateer vessels, or of turning the ship into a privateer vessel should the need arise. The ship was built in 1748 and made several trips a year between Britain and North American colonies, with occasional visits to the West Indies. The manifest also doesn't indicate anything particular interesting, mostly carried staples like tea, molasses, and cloth. It's captained by its part owner Samuel Smith. Smith. That's how they spelt it back then. S-M-Y-T-H-E. Who got something of a reputation among sailors for both cruelty to his crew and pinching on rations. Incidentally, it's not exactly a way to keep good sailors on board. The crew is particularly both inexperienced and disgruntled. Ideally, you want an experienced crew who are usually gruntled. Although you likely don't know much about running a 16th century sailing vessel, odds you won't notice the difference. Okay. Let's go up here. Wait, what's this? I don't want to play a game right now. I just want to get up there. So I guess we gotta get... Oh, we can't go up here. Okay. Boston, Cambridge. Oh, it tells you. Waterbury. Now, here we go. Okay, we gotta read about the Atlantic Ocean now, guys. Of course, crossing the Atlantic today is as easy as a plane ride. But it was much more difficult in colonial times, even though I imagine the tiny food and cramped conditions and likelihood of sitting next to a fat man for many hours would pretty much the same. For European travelers, it was a best 6-week voyage. But depending on delays, it could last months. Dangers include storms and their opposite being becalmed, seasickness, food running short, and dying of boredom because you had nothing to do all day. For Africans captured into slavery, the Atlantic Ocean was much worse. Across the Middle Passage, usually to the Caribbean, the journey was just as long, but slaves were kept below decks and barely allowed out in the fresh air, with the men usually in shackles, that we were given only 1 meal a day. Less if provisions ran low, disease was rampant, and mortality rates were high. I never complained about being inappropriately touched by airport security again. Though, to be fair, we're now firm friends, and Joan was very gentle. Okay. There we go. Go up here. Yep, okay.
And then all will be well.
Are you sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't stick right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So
Yeah.
And yet here you be. Fancy yourself a joker, eh?
Oh, we're gonna be...
Find this?
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Give him a down from the jump! Anoint him with the oil of gladness already! I want my money!
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fella, call this off. If the captain sees
To
us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side do you on anyway?
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Now, let's... Okay. Interact. Okay. There we go. That's how they used to write, guys, with a quill and ink. Quill is just a feather. A sharpened feather at the tip. Well, the bottom of the feather, not the top. Day 28.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Coming to a head means it's gonna start soon. When trouble comes to a head, that means it's
Claims we're not provisioned for such.
about to get bad.
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
Wait a minute, is it up here or is it down here? I don't think it's up here, I think it's down here.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Now we go this way.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice? Go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Look for clues on the stern. Stern is front of the ship and bow is back, I think.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Investigate the noise on the lower decks. Nope. Stairs. Use the stairs. There we go. Okay. I'm out.
Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face in too.
He's got our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned with such luxuries. It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine.
Analyze clue.
Duck, tinned fish and biscuits.
It's like powder or something.
Curious.
Most curious.
Most curious.
Return to cabin in the day.
I've met quite a few of them out in the bush.
Interact.
They look intimidating, but that's as it should be when
Day 33, a month and a day. Well, no. Some months have only 29 days. Yeah, so a month and a day. 3 days. 2 days, maybe. Around there.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks!
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. It doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny. Only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right.
Most ships won't be stupid enough to follow another ship into the storm, guys. But
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Thank you.
They sunk the other boat. Middle Atlantic Ocean, day 72. Those were biscuits he was holding, I don't know. Rescue Jay. Meet the captain in the bow.
Make Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Go. There we go. And here we go, guys. Boston. It's in the east coast of the United States. Welcome to Boston. 1754.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John
Charles Lee?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under...
Oh, there's some British.
If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Bloody
Kind of
hell.
you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir.
Thief!
This way.
Someone stop him!
British regulars. I'm gonna read this all later, guys, for you. Don't worry.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold on.
Oh, there's some British again.
Things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Bring up world map. Missions. Find general store.
Has been killed in a clash of royal ushering. One by three the law. All manner of station.
Animus Dei gave this bunch of groups. That means. Oh, Benjamin Franklin. There he is.
Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin. Pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
Collect almanac.
Lieutenant Colonel Washington and Indian allies attack French forces. French commander de Jumonville is killed in the raid.
Okay, guys, that has been Assassin's Creed 3. Thank you so much. Oh, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Here we go. Kitty. Meow. Let's just look at the map and see if... Where do we gotta go first? Okay, first we'll do this and then we'll... Oh, I didn't actually find the general store then. Buy a sword and pistol.
To business.
Buy. Normal weapons. Sword. Normal sword. And pistol. Flintlock pistol. There we go. Okay, guys. That has been Assassin's Creed 3. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Rob.